Hello out there in YouTube Lab. I have another video I'd like to make here and go over some of the capabilities of remote neural monitoring. So bear with me here. I'll be briefing people on what the capabilities are of remote neural monitoring. And one of them is the piggyback on harassment. The piggyback on or the track on harassment. It's as if the person doing this is miles or states away, and he's able to see through a victim's eye and hear through the victim's ears. All this at great distance. So this is part of the capability of this remote neural monitoring, with the ability to see what the victim sees and hear what the victim hears, as well as the thought echoing. If a person, victim, is thinking this with this criminal, illegal remote neural monitoring, they are able to read a victim's thoughts of this as well. So this is part of the things that this remote neural monitoring is capable of: thought reading, seeing through the victim's eyes. Let's see. Like I said, hearing voices in the air, hearing in my case, my former neighbor's voice. I can hear it clearly in the air. Sleep deprivation, that's another part of this. They try to get the neighbors talking, or the actual ex-neighbor, in my case, will actually talk in the air. And most likely what he tries to do is get the neighbors to keep me up several nights, which has happened many times. I've filed several police reports on disturbing the police. And with this ex-neighbor, well, I was in my former state of Nevada, and it's still, even with the police reports, it was still going on, sleep deprivation. So a lot of mocking and mimicking and parroting of what I will think or say through this. I may say something 2 hours earlier, and the next thing I'll have a conversation with someone else, and they'll be repeating that same phrase the next day or 2 hours later. I guess this is another way of the gang stalkers letting me know that they're watching me and getting people to parrot and mimic myself. This is all part of their game that they play, is the mimicking and mocking and thought echoing is another part of this remote neural monitoring. So I have mentioned earlier that there's voice morphing, where I will be watching a video, and this gang stalker's voice will track on to the video, and so I'll have to replay the video. And this is another characteristic of this remote neural monitoring, what it is capable of doing as well. Tracking onto videos, TVs, headsets, any electronic device that has a speaker. He is able to track onto and convince the person listening to act erratic or taunt, or whatever he can convince the person to do. And it seems to be a mass mind control game of getting other people to act crazy and bait the target into getting really upset and possibly incarceration. And it's a mass mind control program in that way of baiting people with this, just to get them upset and see how far you can get the person wound up, as part of this effect of this. ringing at times at night. I do hear a lot of ringing in the ears, and maybe similar to tinnitus. Tones, I guess, is a constant buzzing or ringing. I will hear that. So this is just briefly a lot of the symptoms that I just thought I would bring up here, that if I didn't mention that there are these symptoms, but the overall effect of this is to try to incarcerate people and try to get them upset and maybe into a psych ward. And you know, the gaslighting is another big part of this that I haven't mentioned as well, is that you know, after you start complaining to people and say, hey, this person did that and this person did that, you're going to find that it's the biggest gaslighting complaint that you've ever seen, and people will deny and lie straight at you that, well, they don't know what you're talking about unless you have a witness or a tape recorder focused on them, because this is all part of this technique to make the target look crazy with this bait and attack techniques and crazy behavior. And I think it's a way of weeding people out of their job as well. So I will just add these comments to this video and give you an idea of what I've had to go through for 25 to 30 years and still going through, and able to survive this thing. And I know many targeted individuals across this country also are going through the same sort of bait and attack techniques, gaslighting, and I just don't know why in the hell this government would pay someone, gangstalker, to do this. It seems to me that it's like a workplace mobbing campaign to weed people out of the workforce. And this is all I can say at this point. God bless, and let's pray that this gangstalking stuff ends in my lifetime. Thank you.